Listen, in this day and age, too many homes are disrupted by the clashing of opinions between those that should love each other the most. One individual will think a particular thing is the pinnacle of greatness, while the other finds that exact same thing to be the most rank of rotting items at the bottom of a 12-year-old garbage pile in the middle of the town refuse center. If that situation sounds all too familiar, then you need to stick around and learn just how to clear the air once and for all. Hello all, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Sound Advice by Glen. Powered by the technical savvy of a one Mr. Douglas Courtwright, it's yet again another lunch break where I'm here to take your calls. While not a licensed therapist or counselor, I know that my experience as an HR associate has given me all the know-how required to fix whatever problem our guest has in store today. So with that being said, Douglas, why don't you go ahead and patch through today's caller? Hello, thanks for calling Sound Advice by Glen. May I kindly get your name?
Yeah, hi, my name is Tammy.
Hi there, Tammy. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you today. How may I be of assistance in detangling your metaphorical snarled thread? Or literal thread, that's fine too. I can handle whatever.
Yeah, I don't sew.
So metaphorical it is. How then may I be of service?
Okay, so my husband and I both work full-time.
Understood.
And, I mean, in this day and age, what scenario exists where both parents don't have to work full-time just to get by?
Oh, I'm sure there are no shortage of expenses in your scenario. As an HR associate, I hear all about people's financial toils as they stammer through ineffectual pleas for a higher salary.
Yeah, well, anyway, my office is closer to where the kids go to daycare than my husband's office is. So I'm on the hook to pick them up on my way home from work each day.
Well, that's just smart. Good for you.
Sure. But this makes it so my husband gets home about 20 minutes before the kids and I do.
All right.
And my husband, well, he's a self-proclaimed foodie who thinks he's a really good cook.
Oh, good. I bet that's nice for you that he's able to get home first and get dinner started.
More like not at all.
Oh,
And he's just an awful cook, if you can even call him one.
Oh my.
And he's deluded enough to think he's an adventurous chef. He's great at finding unique and flavor-positive recipes.
Okay.
They're just awful.
Well, I can't imagine all the recipes he makes are terrible.
Are you kidding me? Just last night he made boiled cabbage wraps filled with minced goat liver and vinegar-aged beets. Disgusting.
Okay, yes, that does certainly sound a bit far from flavor positive.
Yeah, the kids and I could hardly eat any of it while he just cluelessly shoved it down his throat, all the while having the audacity to say it was just shy of perfect and that he would make a few tweaks next time. Can you believe that?
Well, it's not overly hard to imagine.
And what makes everything worse is right after he takes his last disgusting bite, he then leaves the table and goes and sits on the toilet for the next 30 to 45 minutes.
Sheesh.
Leaving me to clean up the cooking mess. And let me tell you, it's a real disaster. He's a slob in the kitchen. I swear more ingredients land on the counter and stovetop than in the actual gruel he's cooking up.
Sounds unfortunate.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Sounds unfortunate.
So I'm left with the worst of both worlds, eating nasty food and then cleaning up the fat mess he left behind from it.
That does paint a scene far from ideal.
Even then, though, he has the audacity to give me notes on my cooking, but I, of course, do not listen to that, just like anything else he has to say.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm at my wit's end. I don't think I can take it anymore.
Well, Tammy, I'm not gonna lie. You've got yourself a tough situation.
That'd be an understatement.
But I've got just a solution to keep you from eating another sickening supper.
Well, I sure hope so.
Okay, first, let me ask you this. Does your husband tend to use one particular ingredient more frequently than others?
Well, yeah, he does put caraway seeds in basically everything he makes.
That's actually great news, Tammy.
I don't see how. I hate caraway seeds.
I mean, it's great that there's a particular ingredient he's always using. The ingredient itself doesn't really matter.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one stuck eating it.
Okay, yeah, it's not about the specific ingredient.
Tell that to my two innocent children.
All right, Tammy, it could be anything as long as it's something he uses consistently, because this will give you the opportunity to use that against him.
Okay, now I'm listening.
That's more like it. So you'll take the caraway seeds and you're going to put them in whatever type of storage closet you have in your house.
Okay.
Ideally something like a coat closet.
Yeah, okay, we've got one of those.
Outstanding. From there, you will need to find a way to rig the closet door so that when he walks into the closet to look for the seeds, it shuts behind him, locking him in.
And just how am I supposed to come up with the mechanics of having the door automatically shut behind him and lock him in?
Well, I'm sure there are no shortage of ways to rig a door to do such a thing, but a personal favorite of mine is the old counterbalance paint can trick.
The what?
The counterbalance, well, okay, just take a full paint can, tie it to a rope, hoist it up over a hanging lamp or something, and then tie the other end of the rope to the closet doorknob. Then rig it so that when he walks into the closet, he kicks a stick that was taking the brunt of the paint can's weight. Then the paint can will drop and pull the door shut behind him.
But how does that lock him in?
Well, this show is more about what to do and not so much the how behind why things work. But to keep it easy for everyone, it's just simple physics as I understand it.
Physics?
Yes, indeed. It's the angle of the way in which the paint bucket will be hanging that makes it impossible for the person on the other side of the door to have any success in pulling that door back open. But once you get home, you'll be able to easily cut the rope and let him right out.
Okay, but why would he be checking the coat closet for his caraway seeds?
Ah, yes. Well, when he gets ready to begin his next dreadful meal, he'll look to grab his favorite ingredient and not be able to find it, since you hid it in the closet.
Okay.
And so naturally, he will give you a call to see if you know where the caraway seeds are, to which you will let him know that you must have left them in the coat closet. He'll then have no choice but to go into the coat closet and check. And boom! He'll be trapped in the coat closet, keeping him from making any further progress on cooking dinner until you are able to get home and let him out.
Well, as much as I enjoy picturing him trapped in a closet and unable to make a nasty meal,
Yes, it's quite fun.
I don't really see how this could be used more than once. I mean, why would he ever fall for that again? This is really a one-and-done solution, not something I can keep using, which I need, you know?
Oh, I certainly do. And I also agree that it'll be very unlikely that you can keep using the same coat closet gag over and over again.
I mean, maybe he'd fall for it twice, but a third time is just wishful thinking.
Exactly. However, the essence of the solution will be something that I think you'll find will endure the test of time.
Essence?
Yes. You'll just need to change up the locations in which you hide his cooking essentials and then booby trap those locations in a similar way.
I don't know.
Oh, it'll work. For instance, rather than the coat closet, next time you could booby trap the tool shed.
She shed?
Sure. And you'll also want to change up the things you hide so that it's not always the caraway seeds, such as his favorite pot or oven-safe cooking dish, even his favorite apron.
Well, maybe.
Trust me, it's a sure thing. If you just keep changing up the location and items, I guarantee it'll mask your sabotage efforts and get the job done for the long haul, not a one-and-done solution like you claimed.
Okay, but what am I supposed to say to him when he asks why his caraway seeds were in the coat closet?
Ah, yes. Well, this is a great chance for you to embrace your creative side and come up with realistic and believable scenarios that perfectly explain why the items are where they are.
But I'm not creative, remember? I don't sew.
Well, it's never too late to start, Tammy.
No, I could never sew. I'm afraid of needles.
Well, okay, I'm not sewing. I mean being creative. There are many more ways to be creative outside of sewing, which I'm not even sure is all that creative, to be honest.
I don't know. I can't imagine it.
All right, well, here's a free example of what you could say in response to him asking why the caraway seeds would be in the coat closet.
All right.
You can just let him know that you read somewhere that caraway seeds keep away mosquitoes, so you were putting them in the kids' coat pockets to repel the mosquitoes next time they went outside. And you'll just say that you must have left the whole bottle in there by mistake when you did that. And that's just one example. But with hard work and determination, I'm confident you can come up with many more and have fun while doing it as well.
But we don't have mosquitoes around here.
Okay, well, just pick some other bug like the pink Katy did.
She did what?
Okay, it really doesn't matter what bug it is, Tammy. Just pick any pest you have crawling around in your area. It'll achieve the same result.
I guess I can figure it out.
There you go. And I'm confident this method of hiding his favorite cooking essentials in various booby-trapped locations is going to be the surefire way to keep you and your kids from eating foul meals going forward.
But what if he starts buying backup ingredients and stuff?
Well...
I mean, I'll have to go through all this effort to hide his ingredients and rig some physics-based contraption to trap him in the closet or whatever. And it'll just all be for nothing, since he'll just have backup supplies. He won't even call me to ask where the hidden ingredients or whatever are at. Then I'll be wasting all my time doing all that and still get stuck eating his gross cooking and left to clean it all up while he's taking a fat, disgusting dump.
Ah, look, there you go. I've already got you using that imagination.
Excuse me?
Well, I think I've met you more than halfway here, Tammy, and as much as I'd love to stick on the call with you, alas, I must depart as my luncheon break is on the cusp of completion.
Well, Glenn, This has been about as much help as a tap dancing.
All right, well, that's all I've got time for today, friends. Thanks again for stopping by and taking in some sound advice a la Glen. Please be sure to like this video if you found it helpful, and make sure to subscribe in order to be kept up to date on all my latest videos. Let me know in the comments if you found this advice to be as helpful as Tammy did. Until next time, I'm Glen Ritchalds. Bye-bye.